So here we have the BMW 525D on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with tinted windows and alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of it first. As you can see, the tailgate on this car will open electronically. There's plenty of boot space available, as you may well expect. To close the tailgate, you can push this button just here. And it's worth noting that with the Sport Touring version, as you can see, this section of glass will open separately to give you a smaller tailgate should you wish to use that. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then we'll hop in and run through the controls, as I mentioned. Now that we've done a full circle of it, though, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on that left-hand side, first of all, we have the fuel gauge. We then have the speedometer, the rev counter, and over on the far right-hand side, the coolant temperature gauge. In the center at the bottom is where you'll find the total miles for this car. They, in the case of this vehicle, are 117,405. You can change the information displayed in the speedometer section for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel next, on the left-hand side, first of all, we have cruise control and speed limiter. On the right-hand side, we have our phone controls, including voice activation, stereo controls, the plus and minus paddles so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over into the center next, you'll find the main screen for the car. All the movement that we are currently making on the screen is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial, which will rotate, of course. It'll push down, it'll move up, down, left and right as well. You can just use the buttons here, so you can go into, for example, your satellite navigation, which you'll now see on the screen. Really nice clear color display. You can use that dial to zoom in and out. We can come back out to the main menu, and then, as I say, rotating the dial will take you through all of these options. Multimedia is where you'll listen to your own music in the car. We have a CD player, but you can also plug in external devices, so USB input, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input as well. We have the radio, of course. This car's got DAB, AM and FM radio. You can access again using that dial. We can pair our telephone, access our satellite navigation, and we've got various other options down here, including a vehicle information menu, which will tell you your oil level and service information. We have deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors, our hazard warning lights, the main volume for the stereo and the CD player, and then dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase the fan speed for the passenger. You can do exactly the same for the driver just here. The air conditioning is on when that light shows. Same button will turn that back off again. Or you can hit auto. Again, you can do that independently for the driver and passenger. The car will take control of the fan speed and direction of the air. Press auto again and you'll override that immediately and put it back in your own settings. This car's got a heated driver seat and over the other side a heated passenger seat, both with 3 different heat settings. You can open up this section to reveal a cigarette lighter, 12-volt charging socket, of course, and 2 cup holders. We have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. You can turn off the traction control. You can change the driving setup of the car as well. So you're able to put the vehicle into Sport. You can put it into Sport Plus, back down to Sport, Comfort, which is your everyday driving, and Eco Pro as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Mach 1 Cars. We'd love to hear from you.